in films as like in the 90s. I'm like, okay, so I went and saw this film. My basic synopsis of this film is it tries to be like The Thing. It's not quite The Thing, and it tries to be Pitch Black or before Pitch Black. So it's got like those two elements mixing together. Is it a great film? By no means, by all means, no. Is it enjoyable to the point where?
And guess who's in it? Alicia Silverstone.
Oh man, bringing it back, yo.
Look at you. Look at us wrapping it all up. But Ben Affleck in this movie, I think, he does what he's called on for. You know what I mean? And I think they put him in the movie because, at this time he's somewhat known. You got to get people in the seats.
Yeah, that's pretty much I think why. And I mean, Peter O'Toole too was a Oscar-nominated actor. But hey, like I said, this film is not the best, but it gives you a lot of homages to like horror films. Like I said, The Thing is probably one of the biggest ones in this film, which I liked. I'm a big fan of John Carpenter, so anything that pays homage to the king of horror, I'm cool with. But if you haven't seen it, check out Phantoms. There's no Phantoms of the Opera, as Sam says. But let's get to your next film, my friend.
This is a storage unit. That would be weird.
That's what would be weird?
I'd like to spend more time here. However, I'm afraid some of my clients might follow me.
Why would your clients follow you? You're an accountant. How do you know what to do here? Why are you prepared for this?
Plus, this is on wheels, which means I can hook it up and be gone in 12 minutes. Usually.
Sarcasm? Is that sarcasm?
No, that's not sarcasm. I don't use sarcasm. It's irritation. Everything in the world that is important to me is in this trailer. And right now, changing my routine for you is jeopardizing that.
2016's The Accountant. He plays the role of Christian Wolf. It's directed by Gavin O'Connor, who is directing the new Accountant 2 that's coming out soon. The Way Back, Warrior, Pride and Glory, Miracle, and Tumbleweeds. The film stars Anna Kendrick, J.K. Simmons, John Berthal, Jeffrey Tambor, Cynthia Addie Robinson, and John Lithgow. The movie had a budget of $44 million and made $155 at the box office. Tone, tell me about The Accountant, my man.
I like the vibe of The Accountant. I like Affleck's performance in The Accountant. A little bit more is the director, Gavin O'Connor. I think he is a really awesome director. Tonight, we could have talked about, if we got more movies to pick from, I would have talked about The Way Back.